Hey everybody, Bargain Brothers sliding through with another video. Welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time here, we talk about money and money related items to help you level up financially, like stocks, crypto, credit cards, banks, credit unions, side hustles, and yeah, even travel hacks. So if that's what you're into, don't delay. Go ahead and do it now. Pop the subscribe, like, and share. Hit the notification bell too so you know when something new is dropping. Thank you in advance for that. I greatly appreciate it. It will help with the algorithm to push this video out to a wider audience and allow me to share the messages that I have with more people. Now that we've gotten that little housekeeping out the way, let's get to today's video subject. Bitcoin, the crash. It's no secret that Bitcoin's been falling like a rock pushed off of a skyscraper, and our economy as a whole is contracting, is pulling back. So a lot of people are saying or asking, when is the time to buy it? I mean, we know that it's going and it's in the tank, but when's the time to buy? So full disclosure, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and informational purposes only. Please do your own due diligence. And with that being said, let's keep moving forward. So the Bitcoin crash has been happening now for a little while. It's having a really rough time right now. A recent Barron's article shows that I have here. It's crashing and where it might be headed next. It went through $20,000. It's at its lowest level since 2020. And they're saying not to be surprised if $10,000 is the next stop. Now, is it accurate? It's hard to say. It might be, it might not. We're not really sure. Another article through Reuters, a very respected journalistic company, states that Bitcoin slides below 20,000 to lowest level in 18 months. Okay, which also was said by the Barron's article. But if you go into the nuts and bolts of the Reuters article, it pretty much tells you that analysts are thinking it's going to slice through $15,000, that it's a lot of velocity on the downslide. It also states that it's lost about 60% of its value this year, while its rival cryptocurrency, Ethereum, backed Ether, is down 74%. Now in 2021, Bitcoin peaked at more than $68,000. As of the filming of this video, it's in like the $19,000 range, $19,000 and change. So where is it going? That's the question people need to know. Where is it going? When is the time to buy? Well, I always like to refer to charts. I'm an analyst guy, so I don't like to just follow the crowd. I like to try and find some data to back up what I'm looking at. So let's take a look at how Bitcoin has done for the last several years to try and get an idea of where we think it might be headed. So I'm going to pull up Bitcoin's monthly chart, for the last several years. So I got a chart here. It's going back to late 2017. And you can see way back then, in the beginning of 2018, you could have got Bitcoin for about 1,800 bucks a coin. And it did ascend up all the way to about $19,000. And then it pulled all the way back down to around $3,000. And eventually went on just a crazy run to start, I would say, like the middle of 2020 until about the first or second quarter of 2021. It got into around the 50s, high 50s to around 60 grand. Then it lost about half of its value in a short period of time. Remember, this is the weekly chart. I may have said the monthly. I apologize for that. This is the weekly chart. So each one of these candles represents 1 week of activity. It got all the way down to about 30 grand. It pushed all the way up to nearly $70,000, peaking at $69,047 right around the first of the year. And it has been on a downslide ever since. So where do I think it's going? Well, personally, I'm not buying until it gets to say about 8,000. Then I'd feel comfortable putting a little something in there. I wouldn't put in the maximum that I could afford to put in because I would want to have some money to average down but I think it will become a hold at that point. I think it will come back, and a lot of the other cryptos will eventually come back. But it's going to take some time, guys. We are in a bear period right now. We're not in a bull period. If you didn't make any money during that bull period, I don't know what to say, because stuff was flying through the roof everywhere. Stocks, real estate, crypto. You just had to get in. But now we're in a period where things are pulling back, and it may take a while. The 200-week moving average on Bitcoin, it's already sliced through it. It was at $22,402. It's already gone through that, as you can see on my chart. That's the kind of dark red line at the bottom of the chart. But it looks like the shorter moving averages are still moving in a downward position towards that 200, which I think is falling further. That's just my opinion. It could reverse at any time, but I think that it's going to fall further. So if it were me, I would say the time to buy is probably if it gets down to about 8,000, and it could maybe go lower from there, but at least you're closer to the bottom as opposed to being at the top. So what do you think? When do you think the time to buy Bitcoin is, based on the data that I've just shown you, or based on your own analysis? When's a good time to get in? What's a target price to get out? You know, once you do take that position, when are you looking to get out? Are you basing it on a percentage? Are you basing it on an actual dollar figure? I'd like to know, so we can share this stuff with the community and see how we can tackle Bitcoin together moving forward. All right, so hey, that's what I got for this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share if you found any value in that content. I greatly appreciate it. Bargain Brother does approve the message that I just shared with you. On that note, I'm out of here. Talk to you guys soon.